Hey, it's Coach Shep here at PT4 Fitness. Hope you're having a great day today. We've been talking a lot about habits and motivation. And so today we're really going to delve into more about a great strategy that can help you develop the habits you've always wanted. It's called habit stacking. So let's get right into it and how it can help you have a better quality life. So it all started at Oxford University. They were studying the brains there of newborn babies in comparison to the normal adult brain. And so what they found was that babies had 41% more neurons than that of adults. So that's kind of a head scratcher for a lot of us. Like, why would babies have more neurons than adults? Well, here's the reasoning behind that. And this is how it affects our habit forming and what we want to do as well. Imagine for a second that you have a gymnast that's been working on being able to do all the different techniques and activities that they do. And so over time, the neurons that help her do that become very strong. That connection is very strong there. And so those become strong. Now, take someone like the rest of us that may have not been doing all those activities. If we haven't been doing those activities, then what the body will do is what they call synapses pruning. Basically, we'll cut away that connection that's not needed. So over time, we've developed very strong things that help us with habits and performances. But we also get rid of those things that are not needed or not used. And so a baby obviously is a blank slate. They have a lot of different possibilities. They have no really strong connections yet. And they also have not pruned away any synapses. Now, this helps us develop the technique that's called habit stacking. Because now we have this strong habit that's connected that we can build on top of. So how this is used is like this. So the formula is this. We take the old habit, something that's strong, and then we build a new one on top of it. So before or after the strong habit, I will new habit. So this is very powerful in what we can do with it. Because now we could take something, for example, such as before I tuck Caroline in at night, I will read to her for 5 minutes. So before I put my 6-year-old to bed, I'm going to make sure that I read to her new habit for 5 minutes. We can use it a lot of different ways. You could use it after my alarm goes off, I will put on my running shoes. After I brush my teeth at night, I will go and put out my running clothes for the next day. And so all of a sudden you can stack some different things here to help. We can also make larger stacks, which helps us build momentum as we're doing this as well. For example, let's go to the morning one here. You could say, after my alarm goes off, I will put on my exercise clothes. After I put on my exercise clothes, I will text or call a friend to let them know that I will be running blank, some location, and how long. So you tell them that so they hold you accountable there a little bit and also gets another habit going. After I exercise, I will then immediately, after the exercise is done, I will pray or meditate for 2 minutes. After I pray or meditate for 2 minutes, I'll work on my to-do list for the day. After I'm done my to-do list for the day, and then I'll get started on that first actionable item on it. All of a sudden, you've made this huge momentum-shifting habit stack. You can do this any time of day, beginning, middle, or end. Now, a couple keys with this. Number one, it doesn't just have to be obviously with health. You could use it for financial. Before I spend $100, I will wait 24 hours. Maybe social. After I enter a room at a party, I will greet everyone I don't know. You could use it for clutter. Before I buy a new item, I will get rid of an old item. You can also use this in other areas as well. Let's go back to health. Before I eat a bite of food at the table, I will drink 3 sips from my glass of water. So now we know we can use this in different ways. We can start stacking it with multiple different things here. A couple of things as you try to start changing these habits. Number one, make sure it's a habit and something that's very defined, very specific. Not just be healthier. Obviously, it's got to be like the 3 drinks of water. Define it as much as you can to make sure you're successful. Make sure it's something that happens consistently. Don't choose something that's inconsistent, like if I attach a habit to taking the trash to the curb. Well, that happens once a week. That won't make it a consistent habit. Third is find the right trigger. Make a list of all the different triggers that happen during the day, the ones that you can control, the ones that you don't, such as the sun rising, sun setting. Make a list of those. Choose the right trigger to attach with the habits you're trying to make. Now, once you get this down, You can really use this all the time. It can help you try to conquer some of those habits you try to been put into place. So use this habit stacking technique to help yourself create new habits. Hopefully these new habits will lead to the lifestyle changes that you want, help you have higher motivation as you create those habits as well. I hope this is helpful for you today, and as we keep building and helping you create a healthier and better life. So from PT4 Fitness, we hope you have a great story, and we hope that your story will start with us.